My friends, we've touched upon the frustrating reality of waking up feeling more depleted than when you finally closed your eyes. And it's a battle countless men over 60 face every single morning, the insidious, silent erosion of their vitality, occurring not in the harsh light of day, but under the deceptive cloak of night. This isn't just about feeling tired after a long day, it's a creeping sense of intimate detachment, a constant battle against low energy, and the profound frustration of a passive decline that steals your very essence. It's the unsettling feeling that your own body, your once unwavering ally, is betraying you. Even in your deepest slumber, you go to bed hoping for renewal, for a fresh start, but instead, you awaken to a deeper void, a further dimming of your inner flame. For decades, we've been told that sleep is for rest, for repair, for rejuvenation. And in many ways, but that's true. But for men over 60, something fundamentally shifts, and the nightly repair process can become shockingly inefficient, even detrimental, if not properly supported. Your body, my friend, is a complex masterpiece. And as we age, its intricate systems, particularly your circulatory system and hormonal balance, require specific, targeted support, especially during those critical hours of darkness. The silent truth is this: as you sleep, if your body lacks the right internal environment, blood flow can actually decrease to vital areas. Hormone production can dwindle instead of surging, and cellular repair can slow to a crawl. It's an invisible thief operating under the cloak of night, meticulously robbing you of your most precious resource, your life force, your masculine energy, your very essence. Imagine tossing and turning, sleep evading you, yet with every passing hour, something vital within you is subtly slipping away, leaving you weaker, more depleted by dawn. It's a profound sense of helplessness. The ultimate vulnerability your body, meant to heal, is instead subtly deteriorating, and you are utterly powerless to stop it, because it's happening when you're most unconscious, when you should be most at peace. This silent erosion is far more than just a lack of sleep. It's a systemic breakdown, as testosterone levels naturally decline with age and circulation becomes less efficient. Your body's ability to send oxygen and nutrient-rich blood to every cell, particularly to your muscles and, yes, to your most intimate regions, diminishes dramatically. This leads to a cascade of problems: slower muscle repair, less efficient waste removal from your tissues, and a reduced capacity for your body to regenerate the energy needed for the next day. The very arteries that nourish your erection, those delicate pipelines, can lose their elasticity and even constrict, further restricting that vital overnight flow, leaving you feeling less like a man, even before your feet hit the floor. Let me tell you about Mr. Arthur, a man who, at 60, prided himself on his unwavering discipline. He rose before dawn, maintained a meticulous schedule, and always prioritized his health. He believed that if he just got his 7-8 hours, everything else would fall into place. Yet, for the past few years, a baffling, soul-crushing phenomenon had begun to haunt his mornings. He'd wake up feeling more drained than when he went to bed, as if a quiet, unseen current had been slowly pulling away his energy throughout the night. His once firm muscles felt heavy and sluggish, his mind a perpetual fog, and the vibrant eagerness he once felt for life's simple pleasures, for his cherished morning coffee with his wife, Eleanor, had dwindled to a distant echo. The most devastating blow, however, was the profound intimate disconnection that crept into his relationship. The spontaneous spark, the natural intimacy they once shared, began to fade. He blamed age, of course, telling himself it was inevitable, a natural surrender to the years. But deep down, a gnawing sense of shame and inadequacy took root. He'd find himself avoiding Eleanor's touch, not out of disinterest, but from a paralyzing fear that his body simply wouldn't respond, reinforcing the heartbreaking belief that he was no longer the man she deserved. What Mr. Arthur didn't realize, what millions of men like him fail to understand, is that his nights were actively stealing his vitality. While he lay sleeping, his body was inadvertently entering a state of inefficient repair. His testosterone, crucial for energy, muscle health, and intimate function, was actually dipping lower than it should overnight due to a lack of specific nutritional support. His circulation, already facing the natural challenges of aging, wasn't receiving the boost it needed to keep his blood flowing freely, especially to his most sensitive tissues. The microcapillaries, those tiny pathways feeding his cells, were becoming constricted, limiting the delivery of life-giving oxygen and nutrients. This wasn't just physical fatigue, it was an emotional and relational erosion. silently fueled by the very time he thought was meant for healing. He was trapped in a cycle of depletion, feeling more and more embarrassed and withdrawn. A vibrant man slowly turning into a shadow of his former self. He spent his days battling the fatigue, trying to push through, consuming extra coffee, hoping for a jolt that never truly lasted. He tried expensive supplements, promising overnight miracles, only to wake up still feeling that familiar, disheartening emptiness. The intimate silence in his bedroom grew louder than any words, echoing the silent decline within his own body. He felt a profound sense of loneliness, even with Eleanor by his side, because he couldn't share the depth of this intimate betrayal. The problem wasn't a lack of effort during the day. It was the unseen, unaddressed processes that occurred when the world went dark. But what if I told you the key to reversing this nightly erosion isn't a complex prescription or a miracle cure, but something incredibly simple, a single spoonful of pure, restorative power that actively works to rebuild your strength and reignite your spark while you peacefully dream. Let me show you this golden secret, this simple act you can perform tonight that has the power to transform your mornings and indeed your entire life, making that silent, intimate betrayal a distant memory. You felt the crushing weight of those depleted mornings, the quiet despair of a body that seems to betray you even in sleep. You've yearned for a tangible solution, something rooted in real science, yet simple enough to integrate into your life without turning it upside down. The desire to feel in control again, to reclaim that potent masculine power, burns within you, even if you've long relegated it to a distant memory. This deep yearning for concrete results, for a genuine reversal of decline, is not just a wish, it's a fundamental human need. And it brings us to the core of this discussion, the moment of revelation you've been waiting for. What if I told you that the key to unlocking this profound overnight renewal, to actively rebuilding your strength and reigniting your spark while you peacefully dream, isn't a complex prescription or a drastic lifestyle overhaul? It's something remarkably simple, a single spoonful of pure, restorative power that most men overlook, yet it holds immense, scientifically backed potential. The secret, my friend, lies in Tart Cherry Juice. Yes, this unassuming ruby red liquid, often found in your local grocery store, is a veritable powerhouse of natural compounds, designed by nature to work in harmony with your body's nightly repair processes. Now, I can hear some of you thinking, Tart Cherry Juice for that, for my vitality. And I understand your skepticism. Say, we've been conditioned to believe that complex problems demand complex solutions. But the profound truth is, nature often holds the most potent medicine, delivered in its simplest forms. Let me explain the intricate, powerful science behind this seemingly humble juice. Tart Cherry Juice is exceptionally rich in naturally occurring compounds called anthocyanins and melatonin. Anthocyanins are powerful antioxidants, pigments that give the cherries their vibrant color, and they are masters at reducing inflammation throughout your entire system, including your delicate blood vessels. Chronic inflammation is the silent arsonist in your body, burning away at your arteries, making them stiff and rigid, and choking off vital blood flow. By quelling this inflammation, Tart Cherry Juice acts like a calming balm, allowing your blood vessels to relax, to dilate, to open wide and deliver life-giving oxygen and nutrients to every cell. But the real magic, especially for men over 60, lies in its direct impact on nitric oxide production. Nitric oxide is the unsung hero of your circulatory system, a potent vasodilator, meaning it helps to widen blood vessels. Think of your arteries as a complex network of rivers. As we age, these rivers can become clogged with debris and their banks can become stiff and narrow. Nitric oxide is like the unseen force that clears these blockages and widens the pathways, ensuring a smooth, powerful flow. Tart Cherry Juice, through its unique composition, helps your body produce more of this crucial molecule, directly enhancing systemic circulation, particularly to your extremities and, yes, to your most intimate regions. Those that are so dependent on robust blood flow for their function. A robust flow of blood means better tissue, oxygenation, more efficient removal of waste products, and a significant improvement in the overall health and responsiveness of your vital male organs. Beyond circulation, the melatonin naturally present in tart cherries plays a pivotal role. Melatonin is a hormone critical for regulating your sleep-wake cycle. For many men over 60, natural melatonin production can decline, leading to fragmented, unrefreshing sleep. By gently boosting your body's melatonin levels, Tart Cherry Juice helps to induce a deeper, more restorative sleep, And why is deep sleep so crucial for your vitality? Because deep sleep is when your body enters its prime repair mode. It's when your hormones, including that all-important testosterone, are optimally produced and balanced. It's when your muscles are repaired, your cells are regenerated, and your entire system recalibrates. A deeper sleep means higher, more consistent testosterone levels, which directly translates to increased energy, improved mood, enhanced muscle mass, and a powerful resurgence in intimate desire and performance. You're not just sleeping, you're actively rebuilding. Picture a tiny, unassuming spoonful, effortlessly consumed before bed, yet brimming with the power to send a revitalizing surge of blood through your entire system. Imagine your arteries relaxing, opening wide, allowing life-giving oxygen and nutrients to flood every cell, preparing you for a powerful morning. This isn't some fleeting placebo effect. This is your body flooded with the right natural compounds, actively reversing years of silent erosion. The cold, lifeless sensation, the intimate disappointment that greeted you. Each dawn slowly begins to melt away, replaced by a quiet, persistent warmth, a natural awakening from within. Let's return to Mr. Arthur, our disciplined friend from earlier, who was battling the silent erosion of his vitality. He had tried everything else. So when he first heard about Tart Cherry Juice, he was understandably skeptical. Just a spoon before bed, he thought. Sounds too simple to be true. But his desperation was deeper than his doubt. So he decided to give it a try. The first few nights were subtle. He noticed a slight improvement in the ease with which he drifted to sleep, a gentle lull he hadn't felt in years. Then, after about a week, the shifts became more profound. He began to wake up feeling less groggy, the perpetual fog in his mind starting to lift, replaced by a clearer, more focused awareness. But the real thrilling surprise, the one that brought a lump to his throat, was the undeniable, unmistakable return of that forgotten morning vitality. It wasn't an explosive, youthful surge, but a gentle, consistent awakening. A sign that the rivers of life within him were indeed flowing more freely. He found himself naturally reaching for Eleanor's hand in the mornings, a tenderness returning to their connection that had been missing for years. The shame began to recede, replaced by a quiet, burgeoning confidence. He noticed his legs felt less heavy, the occasional cramps less frequent. He wasn't just sleeping, he was healing, he was rebuilding. He wasn't relying on pills or complicated routines. He was simply giving his body the natural support it craved. This wasn't a magic trick, it was the profound, elegant symphony of his body responding to the natural medicine it desperately craves, repairing itself with every peaceful breath he took in his sleep. His days gained a new dimension of energy, his mind a renewed clarity, and his relationship with Eleanor a warmth and closeness he feared was lost forever. He was no longer just going through the motions, he was living again, truly living, because his nights were no longer stealing his life. This isn't just about the ingredient itself, it's about how you harness its full power. Because timing, combination, and a few simple booster habits are everything when it comes to truly transforming your nights and reclaiming your mornings, leaving no room for the common mistakes that sabotage countless men. In the next section, I will lay out the precise nightly transformation protocol, a clear, actionable blueprint to ensure you unlock the maximum potential of this golden spoon and avoid the pitfalls that prevent so many from achieving true overnight renewal. We've unveiled the silent erosion that steals your vitality during the night, and we've revealed the golden spoon to Tart Cherry Juice as a powerful ally in reclaiming your masculine power. But knowing what to do is only half the battle. The true mastery lies in how you do it. In creating a precise, actionable protocol that integrates seamlessly into your life, becoming a natural part of your nightly ritual. For many men, the deepest yearning isn't just for a quick fix, but for a clear, actionable blueprint that delivers consistent, tangible results, helping them avoid pitfalls and ensure lasting success. You want to feel in control, to see the changes, and to trust that your efforts are truly transforming your body as you sleep. This is your blueprint for lasting vitality. First, let's solidify the golden spoon ritual itself. You'll need unsweetened, 100% pure tart cherry juice. This is crucial, but my friends, avoid any blends with added sugars, artificial sweeteners, or other fruit juices, as these can counteract the powerful anti-inflammatory and nitric oxide boosting benefits we're seeking. The raw, potent power lies in its unadulterated form. The optimal dosage is 1 to 2 tablespoons, or approximately 30 to 60 milliliters, about the size of a small shot glass. This isn't about guzzling a whole bottle, it's about delivering a concentrated dose of its bioactive compounds. The timing is paramount. Consume your Tart Cherry Juice 30 to 60 minutes before you intend to go to bed. This allows the natural melatonin to begin its gentle work of preparing your body for deep restorative sleep, while the anthocyanins and nitrates begin their systemic circulation enhancing effects, peaking precisely when your body enters its prime repair cycles. Imagine this small, deliberate act as the final, powerful command you give your body before surrendering to the night, signaling it to begin its profound work of renewal. It's a quiet declaration of war against the silent erosion, but true overnight transformation is rarely a solo act. To amplify the power of your golden spoon, we integrate 2 simple yet profoundly effective complementary bedtime habits. These are not grand gestures, but gentle, consistent actions that prepare your body and mind for optimal healing. The first booster habit is a 5-minute deep diaphragmatic breathing exercise. Find a quiet space, perhaps sitting on the edge of your bed or lying flat. Place one hand on your chest and the other on your abdomen. As you inhale slowly through your nose for a count of 4, feel your abdomen rise, not your chest. Hold your breath for a count of 7. Then exhale slowly and completely through your mouth for a count of 8, feeling your abdomen fall. Repeat this 4 to 7, 8 breathing cycle for 5 minutes. The simple act does wonders. It immediately activates your parasympathetic nervous system, shifting your body from a state of fight or flight stress, tension to rest and digest, healing, relaxation. This reduction in stress is critical for optimizing hormone balance, including testosterone production, which is often suppressed by chronic anxiety. Furthermore, deep breathing enhances oxygen delivery throughout your body, priming your cells for repair and ensuring that blood flows freely to every corner, preparing even your most intimate tissues for rejuvenation. Picture each slow, deliberate breath as a gentle wave of calm washing over your entire being, releasing the day's accumulated tension. And my name, fighting deep, healing sleep to embrace you. It's an active surrender, a powerful prelude to profound rest. The second booster habit is 5-10 minutes of gentle stretching and mobility exercises. This isn't about strenuous workouts, it's about releasing tension and encouraging blood flow. Focus on areas that tend to tighten during the day: your calves, hamstrings, hips, and lower back. Simple stretches like calf raises, gentle hamstring stretches seated or standing, or a slow, easy spinal twist can make a world of difference. As you stretch, breathe deeply, allowing your muscles to lengthen and relax. This gentle movement before bed helps to alleviate any stagnant blood flow that might have accumulated from prolonged sitting during the day. It sends fresh, oxygenated blood to your extremities, reduces muscle stiffness, and signals your body that it's time to unwind. For men over 60 who often experience stiffness and reduced mobility, this is not just about comfort. It's about actively preparing your entire vascular system for efficient repair and ensuring that every inch of your body is ready to receive the full benefits of your nightly renewal protocol. It's a final, tender act of self-care, a quiet invitation for your body to fully let go and heal now. It's critical to address the common mistakes that sabotage countless men, even those committed to their health. The most critical is ignoring consistency. This is not a one-time fix. It's a daily commitment. Skipping nights or being sporadic will diminish results. Second, consuming stimulants or heavy meals late at night will utterly negate your efforts. Caffeine and large, fatty meals tax your digestive system and nervous system, preventing the deep sleep and natural healing processes from occurring. Avoid screens, phones, tablets, TV at least an hour before bed, as the blue light suppresses melatonin production. Third, expecting immediate miracles. While you might feel subtle shifts within a week, profound transformation, a true reversal of years of decline requires patience and unwavering dedication. This isn't a race, it's a marathon of self-care. Finally, don't rely solely on the golden spoon if other aspects of your daily life are actively sabotaging you. This nightly protocol is immensely powerful, but it's a support for a healthier lifestyle, not a replacement for balanced nutrition, regular movement during the day, and stress management. Visualize yourself just 1 week from tonight, rising with a lightness and clarity you haven't felt in years, the grogginess replaced by an eager readiness, the doubt replaced by a quiet, unwavering confidence in your body's renewed power. Imagine that intimate spark, once a distant memory, now gently, consistently rekindling. This is not a dream, it's your new reality, achievable through consistent, mindful action. Remember Mr. Arthur, our friend from section 1, who was grappling with baffling fatigue and a growing chasm in his intimate life. He committed to this nightly protocol, his tablespoon of unsweetened tart cherry juice, followed by 5 minutes of deep breathing and a few minutes of gentle stretching. The change at first was subtle, a whisper of hope, but he persisted, night after night. Within a week, he noticed his sleep was deeper, less fragmented. He no longer woke up with that heavy, defeated feeling. By 2 weeks, the morning fog had lifted, and he found himself rising with a surprising surge of energy, a clarity of thought that had been missing for years. And then, the most profound transformation began to unfold. In his intimate life, the spontaneous spark, once lost, began to flicker, then grow. He found himself reaching for Eleanor's hand, not out of obligation, but out of a genuine, reawakened desire. Their connection deepened, their laughter returned, and the shame that had once isolated him vanished, replaced by a quiet, unwavering confidence. He felt not just younger, but more himself, more vibrant, more powerful than he had been in a decade. This wasn't a magic pill, it was the cumulative power of simple, natural acts, allowing his body to heal, to regenerate, and to reclaim its inherent strength. He was living proof that decline is a choice, and renewal is always within reach. He's not just living, he's thriving. Because his nights are no longer stealing his life, he is rebuilding himself cell by cell, night by night, reclaiming the power that was always his. To begin with, my friends, you've heard the painful truth of silent decline, and you've discovered the potent power of a simple nightly ritual. This is not a death sentence. This is a wake-up call, a powerful, urgent invitation to reclaim your power, your vitality, your very life. Too many men believe decline is inevitable, that these signs are just part of aging, and they are not. They are signals that your body needs attention, love, and the right tools to heal. Your strength, your sharp mind, your intimate connections, they are still within reach. You are not condemned to this path. Dr. Mohit Khera has laid out a powerful beginning for you tonight, but the journey to reclaiming your best self is continuous. This nightly secret is a powerful foundation, yet for true, lasting vitality. We must also examine what you put into your body each morning. Are you inadvertently sabotaging your gains with seemingly healthy foods or even the most basic daily habit? Tomorrow, Dr. Khera will reveal the shocking truth about how you should be hydrating after 60 and why most men get it completely wrong, unknowingly stealing their own power and diminishing the very blood flow you're trying to build. Do not ignore these warnings any longer. Your journey to reclaim your best self, your strongest self, starts now. Listen to your body, my friend, and choose to fight back. If this message resonated with you, if you're ready to take charge of your health, like this video, share it with someone you care about who needs to hear this truth, and subscribe to our channel, Senior Wisdom 60+, for more life-changing insights from Dr. Mohit Khera. Your body is calling, answer it.